Well, hello there, YouTube. It's a bit... What am I doing wearing gloves? Uh-oh. You know what that means? Yep, the old R9T's going back. Well, so, that's how we're starting today. Kelly's already taken off. I'm running late as always. And, let's take the final... Well, maybe the final voyage. Probably the final voyage of the R9T Urban GS. It's 39 degrees out here. I'm bundled up like an Eskimo. Alright, let's bust out a ride to work. Come on along. So we're switching to the Cena 10C Pro because I don't know what happened with that last firmware update on my Hero 7. But that thing is buggy as heck. I absolutely cannot use it with the smart remote. It just crashes. And even this morning, I unpaired all connections with the Hero 7 and paired that one remote back. And she just crashed again. But I think it just saved me a ticket as well. Because I was kind of going fast through here, and I realized the camera locked up, so I pulled over for a second, and a state patrol drives by just moments later. He was driving by real slow to make sure I didn't have any issues, I guess, which was cool of him. But the flip side of that was, I guarantee you I'd have got a ticket. But anyway, 10C Pro for the rescue once again. Well, looks like we're freeway bound and down. Now we got this long, hideous drone down the freeway. There's like 5 semi-trucks came out of GC's and turned to go I-5 southbound all together. I sat there on the top of that bridge. I must have sat there for 3 minutes as they're one by one driving through. Crazy. Alright, I'm not going to bore you with droning down the freeway here. Got this little Honda back here getting all hot up on my rear. Oh, that's a Toyota pickup truck. Where'd he come from? Boy, done snuck up on me. Anyway, I'm going to drone down the freeway here, and I'll talk at you. I'll pop on here and there. Alright, for now, I'm out. Like I tell you, I see these trains every day going back and forth to work. And that's the same track, so you would think that when I'm out goofing around, I would stumble across them things all the time. Look at the ship sitting out in the Columbia. Yeah, baby. And, by the way, as a little side note, it's raining on me. It's light, but it's raining. I thought there was supposed to be 0% chance of rain until like 7 tonight. Yeah, this isn't just a sprinkle. This is a full-on rain. People got their windshield wipers and stuff on. What the holy heck is going on? Yeah. It's just one of them little sneakers, you know, that comes by and says, "Bam, Smoke, take some rain with your ride." I just mess around. It ain't gonna hurt me. Although the mic adapter's plugged into my Hero 7 here, that might not end well if a little bit of too much water gets in there. You might go all done. This is always, oh, jeez, this is always a beautiful shot through here. This is what part of what we're looking over when I'm coming down off of Green Mountain over here. Looking over parts of this. That is wonderful. Well, that was interesting. It flattened down, poured on me there for a bit. It's starting to dry out now. cold, so I can't tell if anything got wet. I think it's just cold, and I somehow or another knocked my reached up to kind of move my chin strap a little bit, and I knocked the little locking thing so the tail doesn't flop around. Well, my gloves are too thick to put it back on, so it's going, it's rattling my helmet. I gotta get out of this thing. See them little patches in the road? They came through and cut holes and put new concrete down there. It's supposed to relieve something. Holy moly. If you're not riding something with a lot of supple suspension, that thing will it just knock the heck right out of you. It'll rattle your teeth fillings loose. That's all good. All in a day's ride. Check it out. I rode that thing far enough, I kicked the fuel light on. Whoa, I forgot that. The lens makes everything green when you pop it up. Hey. Alright. B&M turn signals. Heck yeah, about almost a mile ago. Alrighty. I guess that's that for that. Welcome to work. Why, looky here. I'll be back here in a few. So everything's all done. She's all happy. I'm happy. After I test ride it and I'm happy with everything, I will give him a buzz and let him know that his wonderful F3T is ready to roll. Abe gave her a quick little wipe down. Nothing. That car almost looked like it was going to pull right out in front of me, didn't it? But anyway, glad to get this done. I don't know what's going on with the weather here. It's just not looking overly nice. Actually, I'm starting to see a couple sprinkles hit the windshield there. I just got my daggum shop shirt on. Those windshields on these things, I think the first thing people think of when they're going to tour with one of these is, oh man, I'm going to have to get a great big old, sailboat windshield put on this thing. You need to ride one before you invest in a new one, because that thing, they spent a lot of time. I remember back in the day when they came out with the T and the Limited, they're talking about all the time and effort they put into wind tunnel testing these things and making them just right. It's got new skin, new tire on the back. The front tires are still in good shape. Generally somewhere in the 30 to 40,000 mile range is when the fronts get changed on these. Unless your alignment's off, then you're all over the place at that point. But yeah, look at this bad boy. You guys have seen it in pieces more than anything else. Big service, other repairs, radiator, all kinds of different things on this one. Upper ball joints. It was a big job, as we would refer to it. It's just very relaxing to take the Spyder for the ride. So all the other demos whatever, I think just a handful of that needed miles on them. I guess the salesmen and different employees have been riding around putting miles on them. So the only one left is a K1600B, and depending on what the weather does, I may or may not ride that thing home. And you guys probably knew this was coming. I went ahead and said, nothing, I'm just asking what I can get the R9T Urban GS for. I just don't know that I can live without one of those. I've really fallen for that little sucker. It is just so fun. I like the looks of it, the way it runs, everything. It's just, love it. Alright, I'm not going to leave now, so you don't listen to me. Anyway, I'm going to bounce. That's the retaining bracket. I won't believe what it was. So it's got the two screws. You could see that when I was riding it. But them two clips, they weren't locked in. There's little tabs that they lock in down there. They weren't locked in. It's like this on the bottom, and it has two holes. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can sort of see them. There they are. Yeah, it wasn't in there. That's why it was rattling. I knew it was something simple. And one of the service writer guys right there, he goes, well, he goes, you PDI'd that thing. He goes, what a good job you did with that one. I said, hey, that thing comes on there. He goes, well, a real technician would have checked that and noticed that it was loose. He's probably right. But I think I may end up buying this thing. I don't know. See what numbers they come up with. I just don't know I can live without that thing. That's just too much fun. So, we'll see. So, Ben, the owner's son, calls and says, are you riding a bike home? So I was pondering the idea. He goes, the Kalama head's pouring. He goes, do not take a motorcycle. Oh. All right. So, the K1600 stays there. It only needs like 100 miles to reach its quota required mileage to get the demo discount. So we're heading home then.
Homeward bound.
Yep, y'all come on along for the ride. Can you imagine me filming my drive home every day? That'd be a lot of footage.
Yeah. That would be a lot.
Well, hello there, YouTube. Kind of standing here on the front porch on account that it is pouring down rain out there.
Yeah.
It's not too terribly bad. You know, what's funny is everything is dry. It just now started raining here, huh? The sidewalk and everything's dry down there. But we definitely got some rain on the way back. Nothing heavy like Ben described earlier. He goes, don't get on a motorcycle, it's pouring. But I guess tomorrow and Saturday?
Yeah, I think so.
It's supposed to dump. Tomorrow's a 100% chance of rain, which means usually around here it's going to be a wet one.
Yep, it's going to be yucky.
If we can sneak in a test ride somewhere, or who knows, might come home, might be dry, might have to go for a little Friday afternoon ride.
Yeah.
Start the weekend off good with a good old ride.
That'd be good.
The day went great. Got Matt's, well, you know, I took you for a ride, got his Spyder all done. Already talked to him. Him and his dad are coming down tomorrow morning to pick her up.
Oh,
he's been without a Spyder for a while. I'm sure he's about to go for a good old ride.
I know it.
I know I would. Heck yeah.
I hope at least he gets a dry spot so he can.
Yeah. I don't know what they're across the state from us. So I don't know what the weather. I haven't been paying attention to what the weather's like over there. So hopefully it'll be nice. But I think they're going to trailer it back.
Oh, yeah.
But anyhow, what is that sound?
I don't know. I think it's one of the cows.
Sasha barking back there. Was that a cow?
Yeah.
That's what I was kind of wondering too, but it seemed to be just going on. Oh, I got to tell you guys something. I went next door in the .com thing there, and there's a water thing back there. And I filled my little water jug thing up, and I come back and I walk through the man doors, from that side, and I hear sound like a crow sound or something, but it sounded like it was in the shop. So I thought it was Kurt down there messing around. And it startled me. I was like, "Good Lord, Kurt! You scared the heck out of me." And I'm looking at it, I said, he must be hiding behind. He was working on a K1600B. I'm looking over there, and I said, he's hiding behind that thing. So I hear it again, and then it kind of echoed around. I thought, maybe it's outside the door. So I go out the door. I'm looking around. I don't see nothing. So I come back, and he's got to be hiding behind a motorcycle. So I start walking across, the shop there, going to his side, thinking I'm about to scare him back. He's hiding behind that motorcycle. All of a sudden, look, this great big old raven comes walking out from his area and stops right in the middle of the floor, and I'm just like in a state of shock at the size of this thing, and he's staring at me. It's like, get out of here, and he woof, 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 flew out of there. He had pizza yesterday. I bet you that raven goes, I know what a pizza box looks like.
Yeah,
he probably scavenged
I wonder if he left any.
Yeah, probably scavenged a piece or two out of a garbage can somewhere. Daggum raven. A big old son of a gun, too.
Them things get big.
It's crazy. But anyway, I think we're going to roll out. I think Sasha's in the rain. She don't like to be rained on.
No,
that's
she's
her
very
yelping
prissy.
back there. Yeah, a little prissy.
I know.
All
right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Friday or Saturday.
Heck yeah. All right.
All right.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yes.
We'll talk to you then. All right. Bye-bye now.
Bye.